are you guys blocking your own blessings? I'm going to get right into this video today because I've gotten some emails from people. This is actually for a client as well because I love you and I want to see you guys have better mindsets. And I know that it's not easy. I was that person. I was the girl that, I thought that if I came out and told all of my traumas and my dramas and said, this is what I'm going through. And you know what? We've all been there and we all say like this is what I'm going through. And so at that time, I didn't know that I was doing it for this reason, but I wanted to get acceptance of something. I wanted to get acceptance that other people were going to say, yeah, that you're right. That was wrong. That shouldn't have happened to you. So that I found clarity on, and I was like, that's why I was doing it. So now everybody has trauma. Everybody has traumas and dramas and things that have, happened in their life and they have gone through. So I was that girl laying on my bedroom floor. Why am I not married yet? Why don't I have this yet? Why don't I have that yet? Well, they have this. I'm going to tell you right now, stop. Because that is the first thing that is going to cause you to be unhappy. Stop looking at this person and that person to see like, oh, I have to have what they have. No, I'm here to tell you, like, you're on a path all of your own. So here's a trick that will get you manifesting and thinking very different, because that's really what it was. I was stuck in my mind. I had so many mind monsters, and this can even happen if you're hanging around negative people, if you're hanging around people that always complain and they don't want to find solutions. Because if you focus more on the solution than you do the problem, guess what? Your situation will change. But if you're constantly on a loop, right? Guess what? The same situations, the same traumas, the same things are going to come back into your life because you haven't learned that lesson from it yet. You haven't learned to turn and like derail that train of thought and get off of it and say, I'm not going to think that way anymore. So here's what it is. Let's take a couple different situations, for instance. You don't like where you're living. All right. So we can keep talking about it. We can keep saying, I don't like it. I hate it, this and that, right? But you're just feeding that energy. Now you could say, I'm going to be moving one day. I'm so excited. I want, tan taupe walls. I want this. And start planning what your future place is going to look like. Because if you appreciate and you practice gratitude for like what you have right here, right now, more can come into your life. But you're blocking your own blessings by saying, I don't even appreciate what I have. So that was a hard one. That was a big one I had to learn for myself as well. So you'll see like such a big difference on how things start changing in your life if you can train your mind to think differently. Let's see another instance. Okay, not married, all right? Now, whether some people don't want to be married, some people are not in a rush to. But one of the things is that if you don't want to be married or you do want to be married, stop thinking that I have to have this by this date. You're putting so much pressure on yourself and pushing that away from you. Same thing with money. Okay, this is it. This is the big one. I know a lot of people do this. You get paid, right? Pay your bills, goes out, and then guess what? I don't have any money. Panic sets in. I don't have any money. How do I get more? This and that, right? Focus on being thankful that my bills are paid. I was able to do this with that money, and be grateful that when there's more money, you can strategize and plan. But keep saying like, I don't have, I'll never have enough. You're attracting not enough and lack to your life. I know it's crazy, right? It's crazy because when you really get the hang of this, you're going to go, wow, she was right. She was right. So instead of say that you want something, but you don't really have the money yet for it, right? Just say, I'm going to get this. How? I'm going to trust the universe to get it, but that's mine. I got it. I own it. It's going to help me. It's a great tool for this. And start focusing on how that's going to help your life. Stop looking at the universe. God will sort out how it's going to happen. So just focus on your blessings. Don't block your abundance. And don't get stuck in your mind monsters, because There's nothing there but monsters. Nobody's going to want that, right? You're going to turn into a miserable person and everything's going to be miserable. So this is just a video to really empower you, encourage you, and say, I can have anything that I want. Say it. Say it. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.